in the normal version of the game, your starting wand is usually pretty safe and predictable. Right now, I have very unsafe and unpredictable starting wands enabled. So we get 0 gravity with this one, magic bolt, which is very good, hollow egg, which I don't love, and then magic arrow with a timer. This wand doesn't really make sense, honestly. It's not horrible, but it's weird. So we're gonna get like weird combinations of things. And of course, the mana generation is not that great either. But the beauty and sorrow of this kind of starting configuration is that you can get some really dumb and weird starting wand types. We had some really weird ones yesterday. Some that were amazingly overpowered, others that were horribly useless. It was silly. Yeah, lots of snow where you are, Jade. That's right. Yeah, because I know that that in the southern states, Texas and a few others got a lot of snow, like unseasonally a lot of snow, and lots of ice too. Like I know it's been really weird, very strange, and very actually kind of scary in some places, because you get places that are having power outages, rolling blackouts, which is bad when it's this cold, obviously, because people need electric heaters. There's awful road conditions. It's a lot more so than people are used to. And also, it's just really cold. I think someone was telling me that in Texas specifically, the temperatures and the cold numbers that they're getting are like among like the bottom, like the top 10 like coldest days that have been in recorded history for certain parts of Texas, at least. So yeah, it's fascinating, but it's also like terrifying. Like, oh shit, it's really spicy. So there's a monster named after JD down there. Oh boy. Yeah, let's see if I can get this over there. Yeah. Oh god, I set myself on fire. Here, I'll make myself mad about it. There we go. And now I'm mad about being on fire. Whenever you're mad, you yeah, I think your like kicks are stronger, your spells do more damage. Alright, so this is being immolated, but I kick too strong. So there we go. So like my kicks are too strong, so I can't get it over here. That's fine though. Ooh, a little bit of lag though, a little bit of lag. Ooh, oh boy, and I'm on fire again. Yep, I was gonna say I'm gonna like fall directly into that, aren't I? Of course I would like land directly on the fire. Oh, and then that exploded for some reason. Not sure why things are exploding randomly. Reason, by the way, for anybody curious why there are enemies named for chat members sometimes is because whenever you see an enemy with a little icon floating above it, that means that they are a champion enemy, which means they have some kind of benefit, some kind of bonus, whether it's more, oh boy, more damage. Oh, the ×4. I remember the ×4. Holy shit. Either they get more damage, or they reflect projectiles, or they have extra defense. Just they have some kind of benefit. Wow. That's awesome. So, and we have a nifty little effect where whenever there is a champion enemy on screen, there's a chance that it'll be named after a chat member. And it takes from the active people who are chatting, not viewers, but chat members. So if you're in the chat, you will see your name pop up on screen more likely than not, and it gets weird and silly, and I love it. It's still pretty new. It's like a shared play with a... Oh, it's like a bank of... Oh, okay. Like shared health. Interesting. That's probably a good way to do it, because, yeah, otherwise, like, a single game could go on forever with, like, 1 million people with separate health bars and whatnot. It'd be a lot to keep track of. What part of the country am I in? I'm in St. Louis, Missouri. So I am geographically right smack dab in the middle. I couldn't be more in the middle of the country if I tried. For better or for worse. So that's where I'm at, and so I'm very much Midwest, and we're used to cold winters and snow and that kind of ice, that kind of thing. So it's not that weird where we're at. We did get a lot of snow, and in fact, it's still coming down where I'm at. Or well, it was a few hours ago. Maybe it's calmed down now, but yeah, it's been pretty gnarly. But we typically get a lot of shenanigans when it comes to the awful winters and whatnot. We get all 4 seasons, sometimes within a few days of each other, so it gets really weird. So this is quite the little cave configuration we found. 9 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's been awful, man. I think with the wind chill, it's like -12 here. And it rarely gets below 0 here. I mean, it happens, but not very often. But so it's been I would say like colder than usual here. Like we don't usually maybe once or twice a year it might get below 0, but it's happened several times over the past few weeks, so it's getting gnarly. What it's like to chew 5 gum. -2. Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah, that's just awful. Yeah, in Texas of all places, right? In all places. Just a really gnarly. Oh yeah, I heard about that in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I think there was like a really awful pileup that happened like a week or 2 ago. Like really gross. Yeah, I saw the same one priority. Like it was, I don't know which one it was, but it's a interstate that's known for having lots of bad trafficy things. Also, Derek, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I was gonna say you would probably rarely see it, because yeah, they were getting like ice storms in certain parts of Texas. It's rough. Really bad out there. Hasn't seen sustained cold like that in a long time. Yeah, for sure. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I know I've talked about this before. There are people that kind of scoff. People here that live in the Midwest that kind of scoff at places like Texas, like, oh, Texas gets half an inch of snow and the whole city explodes. And it's like, well, the reason people freak out in those states where, you know, a little bit of snow messes them up so bad, it's because like they don't have to deal with snow usually. You know, usually in Texas and other parts of the more southern states, they rarely have weather this awful and cold. Oh, he killed me! He had some kind of wand that was awesome that I wanted, that I did not get, sadly. They don't usually have to deal with this kind of weather because, you know, it never happens. It never snows there, so they don't have snow plows, they don't have salt trucks, because why would they need to? Oh, here we go. Now the multicolor thing is working. There we go. Now I'm pretty. So anyway, yeah, so it's like, of course it makes sense they wouldn't have to deal with it because they normally don't have to. So the reason a half inch of snow messes them up is because they have no way to clean it up, and their tires aren't typically winterized, and they wouldn't have experience with driving in the snow. So yeah, it makes sense that it messes them up real bad. So like whenever people are like, hey, you know, Texas state people can't handle snow like us tough, you know, Minnesota people or Canadians or something like that, it's like, well, you'd have to put it into context, obviously. Never even seen it before, really? Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it before, because this is pretty unreal. Enough global, yeah, the polar vortex is getting angry at us, man. No doubt about it. Oh, that's true too. Yeah, Oregon's been getting really bad too. Oregon and Washington State, yeah. Yeah, it's been gnarly. The ghost with one of your previous wands. Oh, that's cool. I do like the ghost effect, yeah. The ghost with one of your previous wands. Yeah, for one that you would have left behind. That's pretty nice. Yeah, piping is, yeah, insulated pipes like we have here. Exactly, like because why would they need to? They usually don't have to worry about that kind of thing. Oh my. Material transformation, by the way. That's what I get for not paying attention. The oil, some teleportation, some fire. Liquid fire. That's what that's called, by the way. Liquid fire. Delicious. Yeah, roofs and buildings aren't built to handle. Exactly, yeah. So it causes a lot of problems that a lot of us Midwesterners or Northerners just kind of take for granted. Random modifier spell, by the way. That one, magic bolt with a timer. Spark bolt with a trigger. Wow, there's some really cool shit on this wand. This is a cool wand. I'm looking forward to playing with it. However, I'm also afraid of it because the random modifier spell could get weird. It will most likely get weird. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing prior to. It's like, should I bottle it? Because we already have some dense rock. No. Oh, toxic sludge potion. Toxic sludge or liquid fire. Well, it's not so much a question of would I like the fire. It's more of a question of how do I capture the fire without lighting my own butthole on fire. Haven't lost power. That's good, because yeah, that's exactly it. I worry about like the rolling blackouts that have been affecting a lot of places. I think I saw some earlier that said that Texas, Oregon, and a few other states are getting it real bad with rolling blackouts and power outages, which under normal circumstances are a pain in the ass, but when, you know, this shit's happening is extra scary because, you know, people need power to, you know, heat their homes and not freeze to death, because these cold temperatures are awful and scary. Also, I'm on fire, and oh, here we go, here's some water. I was gonna say, I don't have any, I could put myself out with toxic sludge, but then I'm poisoned with sludge, so you trade one problem for another. Can you just dig? Kinda. I can kinda dig. Oh, there's nothing under there. Well, I guess I'll light that on fire then. Yeah, everything's shut down. Yeah, I know that a lot of interstates have shut down. Obviously, a lot of businesses are shut down for very understandable reasons, because it's awful out there. The broken wand. Is this polymorphine? It is. I'm gonna go this way real quick. I think I saw something over here. Can't get groceries. Oh, even grocery stores are shutting down. I mean, I guess I'm not that surprised, but yeah, that is scary. It's scary to think that, like, you know, people that have grocery needs or like pharmacy needs, that kind of thing. Like, yeah, these are things that people need to be able to access. So that's worrisome for sure. I want to get that wand. Oh, I guess I can maybe bomb that part of the wall right there. Yeah, keep water around. Well, that's the thing too. Like, ideally, it would be easier. Not, it would be easier. It'd be nice if it was. How do I say what I'm trying to say? It would be nice if it was easier to like have alternate fuel sources, or heating sources rather. Rats everywhere. The world is rats. Like how they're just drowning in the water instantly. Also, it's very laggy. This is a laggy effect, but that's okay. Are they like friendly rats? I see they're not trying to murder me. And I can't attack them if I wanted to. Oh, they wink out of existence. That's why. Grab it real quick. Actually, what was that wand? It's not great, but I'll hang on to it for now. Oh, bombs. Of course there'd be bombs. That was not a treasure, that was a trap. I've been bamboozled once again. But yeah, having some kind of alternate heat source, whether it be a wood-burning stove or a fireplace. But again, I recognize that that's not exactly easy to just have on hand for everybody. So, in situations like this, a power outage could really mess people up. Especially when it's this cold. Should be okay though, yeah. Just no veggies for a while though, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, yeah, eating ramen, that kind of shit. Yeah, I remember those days all too well. Let's grab this. It's a pretty solid one. I'll grab that too. I think I like the one I have right now a little bit more personally. They were shutting down some places early though. But maybe later than they should have. Yeah, I mean, because it's bad here where Dave and I are. We're both in the same general area. And ooh, there we go. That was a lucky hit. And like I said, you know, here in Missouri, we're used to a decent bit of crappy weathery winter shenanigans, but it's still pretty gnarly. And there we go. And yeah, for sure, there are some areas that would probably need to close up shop early. Grocery stores, that kind of thing, having to close up shop early. Just because you want to be able to make sure that the employees can, you know, get back to their, can escape the parking lot safely. Like Dave said, sometimes it's like a little bit too late. Well, too little too late. Oh, please turn him into a sheep. Oh, I didn't do it. Because yeah, it's like if they close early, that's good. But if like by that point the parking lot is like frosted over, then it's like, well, I guess we're just screwed anyway. Smack. There's a wand up there too. Lots of wands. Lots of wandy friends. Zippo lighter fluid hand warmers. I've never seen those before. Yeah, like a gas stove or wood burning stove. So some kind of like backup heat source in case things get desperate. Hopefully it won't be an issue, but again, I worry about the rolling blackouts. That's what scares me. You regret a vote? If you want, Dave, I think you can actually change your vote before the vote ends. I think. One sec, let me. It's right here. There we go. Oh, right. I need to actually get this, don't I? Because I don't think I need the bomb one. Also, I like how I picked this up. I went to pick this up right as something exploded up top. Drop this one. Something else up yonder. Hostile ghosts. Oh, good. Thankfully, once you kill the creature that has the ghost as the host, then the ghost dissipates. But yeah, it's like, oh shit, now they all get little buddies. Alright, so there's another wand I want to try to get. Also, I have 11 health, so I should probably, you know, be careful maybe. And Suicider, good to see you, friend. Hope you're doing well, my friend. They did add that. Yeah, I think it's a more recent change, because I think previously it would lock you in. Yeah, it would just not count it. Yeah, I think that was a more recent addition. Explode, please. There we go. I want to get that little friend. Is there something I have that can dissipate the sludge? I guess there's nothing else if I can, like... I'm fast enough. I've still got, like, some water on my person. This actually has pretty good stats, except for that charge speed. That's kind of gross. The ghost with the host with the most. Exactly. Some Spelunky. That's one of the games I compare it to, JD. I love this game a lot. And yeah, some of the gameplay loop mechanics remind me of Spelunky. Because like when I say it's a rogue light, L-I-T-E, usually the way I describe it to people who are curious what the difference is that I say it's more Spelunky than it is NetHack. Or it's more like, I guess, yeah, it's more Spelunky than like Dwarf Fortress, that kind of thing. Like that kind of rogue light, L-I-T-E. Okay, sounds good, Priority. Thank you very much for joining in, as always. It's always a pleasure getting to chat with you. And thank you for the heads up, by the way, on the Noita Together mod, because that sounds like something I should keep an eye out for, because that does sound like a lot of fun to play with. Especially if like we could organize like a playing with viewers kind of thing. That'd be kind of cool. Just because the idea of like some kind of multiplayer co-op thing for this game sounds very nutty and very silly. But thank you again, Noita. Or I called you Noita, what the hell? Thank you again, Priority, for joining in for Noita. Sorry. You can tell I'm getting a little bit tired. I guess I didn't sleep very good last night or something, because my sleep schedule's been very weird. I need to decide what I want to do with these wands. I don't love this wand itself because of the mana recharge speed. However, Cursed Bolt I do like. Chaotic Path I don't like. So there's things about this that I do enjoy. And of course it's not a shuffle wand, which is a very good thing. What I think I might do is maybe drop this one. Maybe. It's tricky because this is the only one that has an explosive thing on it. Actually has two of them. Firebolt and Bomb. But, I like this one and I like the Bubble Spark. That alone makes this one exciting. And the Bouncing Burst, which I like a whole lot. This one has a number of effects I like. So yeah, I think I might drop this one. I'm having a hard time pulling the trigger on it though. Yeah, I would say probably that one. Oh, and I fell in the sludge when I said that I wouldn't. Here, let me go to the blood. I can cleanse myself in the blood. There we go. 5 health, by the way, now. 5 health. I gotta get good. What is Formation Sword? 5 spells that are held in place in front of your wand. What in the world? I'm scared with how that's gonna work with Lightning Bolt, but I gotta try this out. Formation Sword with Lightning Bolt. Could be very strange. Solar multiplayer. Is that like what it's called? The Noita Together mod that Priority always was telling us about? Suicider? Because I'm interested for sure. It sounds cool. Online multiplayer to Spelunky 2. If it's not already implemented, I would assume that it's probably available through that Steam thing. Because I know Steam has that one really cool thing where any or I don't know about any necessarily, but most local multiplayer games can be online multiplayerable. So I don't know if it's built into the game natively, but I think there are ways to do it, JD. Because yeah, that's very exciting. The idea of being able to play online multiplayer in Spelunky 2. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's like a lance in front of me now. Yeah, the glowing lance. That's so dope. And it's so pretty. It's all green and glowy. That's what that is, yeah. Formation Sword, this guy. Okay. I was thinking it would form a formation of lightning bolts, but I was scared about what that would mean. That's so cool. It's so pretty. I just want to play with this now. I just want to like play around. It's a lot of lava, so that's not gonna do me any good. And of course, if it hits a wall, it just dissipates. was gonna say, it's gotta kill him, right? Of course. Sploosh. Check the Steam Workshop about how to see. Oh wait, are you saying? Oh, that's gonna cause a lot of things to explode. Yep, lots of wands or not wands. What's the word? Lots of potions are exploding now. It's a plant seed. Oh, plant seed is a liquid. Is that what this is? Plant seed is a liquid. Can I eat the plant seed? My guy's trying, but nothing's happening. You cannot eat the plant seed. I've never seen a plant seed potion before. That's new. Pheromone. But anyway, yeah. So yeah. Maybe check the Steam Workshop to see how the mod works. Then. Do you, for a link, yeah. Feel free to post it, Suicider, if you want to. You're more than welcome to. So I definitely want to check it out. I won't read it right now, but I'll definitely want to check it out after the stream ends. Because playing multiplayer with this does sound really neat. Dave, I see you're blocking my explosions. That makes me sad. So I'll have to change to a different mod then. To a different wand, rather. Oh, did I die? Oh, I fucking died. I got sniped. Dave was just like shrugging off my explosions, man. Well, it wasn't an explosion necessarily. It was lightning, but it was like a lightning explosion. Dave's like, get good, Alex. Get good, scrub. Excellent. Thank you, Suicider. Perfect. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying it wouldn't even be on the Steam Workshop. You have to go to the GitHub page. I got you. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you very much for sharing. I got it. Excellent. Look at this cool design for this wand. It looks like I'm holding a hammer. Like, bah, God, that's pretty cool. That's pretty sweet. Slithering Path, which is I like a lot. Giga Disc Projectile, I like but also fear it. Intense Concentrated Light, Pinpoint of Light, and a Death Cross. Oh boy. That was cool. Oh, that's less cool. Death Cross makes me scared. That's incredible. There's things about this wand that I'm afraid of. Like Death Cross, I don't really want to keep. But that's awesome. Oh, that thing's still bouncing around. That's a scary thing about the Giga Saw Blades, is that they have this weird boomerang effect where they'll fly out super fast, and then as they're traveling through the air, they'll pick up speed, and then they'll start to boomerang back towards you, and it gets real weird, real scary. But until it's no longer scary, and then it just kills you, it's a lot of fun to play with. But yes, this wand will 100% kill me. But until it does, I'm gonna have a blast with it. I want the loot. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell? What the hell? Oh god. What the happened? I can't breathe. Oh, there we go. What even happened? What is this? Excrement, urine, snow, damp rock. What the fuck happened? Was that treasure chest full of piss and poop and snow and a wand that I can't reach? It also killed all of my health, but gave me 351 max health. That was bananas. What the fuck, Batman? That was dumb as hell. So I've got well, hold on. Blood, urine, excellent. It's like my birthday all over again. This is fucking nuts. What a wild fucking treasure that was. I'd never seen a treasure effect like that before, and I don't know if I ever will. Damn it. I want to kill that guy, because he's blocking everything, apparently. This has a very slow delay. There we go, we got that guy. I'm gonna get a little bit more gold. Because I was hoping that would drop gold, but instead dropped 1,000 shit and piss potions, apparently. Now I'm covered in urine. Well, actually, hold on. No, I'm not. Now I'm covered in urine. And I was talking about this earlier. When you're covered in urine, you don't catch fire as much, but you take more critical hits, or you're at danger of taking more critical hits. And I guess the science behind that is that you know, your wounds can get infected when you're covered in piss. So anyway, here's the wand. And this wand's incredible. Wow. The stats for it are really good, and the capacity is nutty. Chaotic Burst, Homebringer, Fizzle. There's destructive shot. There's intense concentrated light again. Light shot. Wow. Explosive bounces. Jesus criminy. What is this? This is like, it's like it calls it excrement, but it's like a void of excrement. It's weird. Did he give me 2 of these? Did he give me 2 identical wands? Also, am I covered in poop? See, my guy has like some dark splots on him. Splorches. People getting a bonus. Oh, that's Goodwill. That's very good, yeah. Making so many meals. $400 of a bonus. That's dope. That's excellent, man. Yeah, it was the great chest that, yeah, so it was like 20, in my case, it was 20 potions and a couple wands and a lot of heart health increases. Or 30 boss enemies? Oh, so it's like, it's a risk, man, when you're cracking those things open. It was weird how, like, when I was there, I was, like, stuck. Also, like, how this guy's puking everywhere. I'm not sure why he's puking. He's puking his fucking guts out there. Look at all this. Oh, it's because he's covered in shit, I think. I guess being covered in shit and piss will do that to you. Because he's, like, he's puked up. He's filled this entire pool down here with puke, and he continues to keep going. How do you have that many stomach contents? Like, this doesn't even make sense. How does one lad have this? This is nutty. This is beyond nutty. There's also more stuff down there. Like, there's a potion down there I'm curious about. Here. Should I just put him out of his misery? I'm amazed that he's not dead yet, anyway. I don't think I need 2 urine potions. I'm gonna add... Okay, well, I didn't mean to hit myself with it. I got something. What did I get? I got... What is this? What is that? What's this thing? I can throw it. Kakakikire. Kakarike. I don't know. Is it poop? Is that what it is? I see my guy's puking. Right now. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm feeling sick. I'm probably swimming through poop does that to a person. Matter eater, yeah. Yeah, remember how when this spawned, my guy couldn't breathe because I was like physically encased in the snow. Then I took 1,000,000 damage. That was pretty cool. Also, I kind of want to get to that stuff so I can blow those up. There's more urine potions, but also something I've not seen before. The Vyoxiviki. Yeah, there's always a danger. That's correct. Yeah, there's always shenanigans that can happen. Unpredictable bullshit that can happen. Let's do this. So say I can hit that, I suppose. It's like that will work to a degree. I want to chip away at this, that way I can like blow this spot up there and get to these guys. I don't want to break those silver potions because I want to see what that is. I want to get this out of here because that's 100% going to kill me if I'm not careful. There we go. Get that out of there. We can see I'm scared of the saw blades. Actually, what I can do is strategically place this right there. There we go. More urine. I guess it was frozen urine. Damn it, dude! I wanted to see what that silver potion stuff was. Man, that was bananas. That was freaking crazy. I've never seen something like that happen before. That must have been from a new thing that the Goki's Things mod has added. Because I'd never seen that particular effect before. Where you get the fancy treasure chest and it summons all kinds of bullshit. Kind of literally. Also, we get good recoil firebomb. Wait, is that more recoil? Increases recoil. Good. Why would you want more recoil? Maybe if you wanted it to, like, help you, like, escape. Because it helps you jump good. But I don't know if it's worth it, honestly. Didn't I say that Giga Saw Blades will 100% kill me? Like, it's always guaranteed. Man, it's so fun. That kind of power is dangerous and intoxicating. But man, it's a fun one. Is it frozen poop or poop trapped in snow? I think it was frozen urine. But there was probably also some poopy in there too. This guy's immune to fire, which means he might just scoff at my attempt at damaging him. Whoop. Yeah, he blocks my bullshit. Oh, and I'm covered in sludge. Can I do anything against this lad? I can try to bomb his ass. Ouch. Or I could just run away. Why am I going this way? That's a bad idea. So I'm covered in sludge. I'm gonna draw him this way so I can maybe bomb him. I leave an oil trail. That's not good. That is not good. That's okay. I'll just go this way. It is in vanilla. Oh, okay. It's just a very rare drop. I gotcha. Because how did the Great Chest get spawned? Was it a chat voted effect? Because it kind of, it popped out of thin air, which is what made me think it was a chat thing. But maybe it was not. Whoa. Oh, right. That explains the oil. What about the water? Oh, water trail. Oh, that's it. Okay. Douse the flames. Before pause them again. Oh, and I'm on fire. There we go. It was voted on. Okay, so theoretically we could see it again. And we can get something that silly to happen all over again. And I could see what those silver potions were again, because I want to see what that is at some point. So I see this wand has been taken already, and this guy holds something in his hands. Ooh, got some laggy. Ooh, a little bit of lag. Got something fancy. Sounds like it's electrified in some way. So whatever that wand is, it could be scary. Okay, yeah, it's the zappy kind of style. I will... Let's see. I think I might replace it with this one. It's pretty comparable. Oh, the recharge time. Oh, yikes. That's pretty rough. Which one? Maybe I'll just leave that one, actually. I like the zap effect. But I don't know if this is really worth. I'm tempted to actually really remove this one, because recoil I don't want, and firebomb I don't dislike, I just don't love it. However, 3 spells per casting is actually pretty sweet, and the stats are okay. I don't really want to get rid of bombs. And this one, I don't know. I don't know, it's a tricky choice. I will say that the path correction I don't really care too much about. Yeah, let's go with that one. Because yeah, that recharge time is rough. But we could do some cool stuff with it. Let me get back to the Holy Mountain. Stupid cat was chewing on a loaf of bread. Oh, jeez. Yeah, cats are wonderful little agents of chaos. I like cats a lot, but yeah, they can be infuriating. I don't have a cat. Grace has 2 wonderful little kitty cats who are as adorable as they are destructive. And they're always like fun and sweet and cuddly, but they like you can't like leave them unattended. You can't leave any cup of anything ever unattended. It's just a struggle at times, to put it nicely. Let's burn that shit down. Burn that motherfucker to the ground. So I can light things on fire and then put out the fire with the copious water that I'm summoning. Oh, that's steel. I was like, oh, I can just explode that and see what's on the other side. There's Dave again. There we go. It's not the one we were fighting earlier. There was one earlier that had immunity to fire, and all I had was the firebomb attack, so I couldn't do shit against him. Whoa, lots of cheese. Also, cheese exploded something. In my experience, cheese doesn't usually explode, but I heard something pop earlier. Right when that fired. It's so dark. This is some dark cheese. $104 gold. It's not too bad. Here, let me eat my way down. The power of cheese. You go for some cheese right now? Oh man, it's like I feel bad talking about food when JD can't get to grocery stores due to all the grocery stores being closed. Of course, I know it's midnight where both JD and I are right now, but still, I know that makes it tricky. Just burn it all down. Actually, do I really want that ambrosia potion? Ambrosia would be nicer than... Oh, we already have ambrosia. I thought that was an oil potion. In that case, I guess I don't want that. Like how that guy just jumped into the fire willingly. That was pretty cool. So we refer to as an epic gamer move in the industry. Oh, the Valentine's Day candy sales. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, because like the day or two after Valentine's Day is always when those things are frequently on sale to a pretty big degree. So yeah, once you can get to a grocery store, JD, you definitely owe it to yourself as a hashtag treat yourself moment to stock up, get some goodies. What's this one? This one has pretty good stats. Again, not great charge speed, but otherwise pretty not bad. I think I might replace this one actually. Well, that's got 3 casts per click though, which is pretty darn good. In that case, I might get rid of this one instead, because it's pretty comparable. Same capacity. I don't know. I think I'll get rid of this one instead, actually. Yeah, get rid of that one. Lots of lava. I'm not quite sure how this lava happened. Parks and Rec, dude, absolutely. One of my favorite shows. Yeah, I try to incorporate the hashtag treat yourself methodology as much as reasonably possible, obviously, within reasonable bounds. Why are things exploding? Oh, you're here. Yeah, you guys. That's why. That's why things are exploding. These guys got the fucking concoction. Here's some water. There we go. Those guys are scary. Those guys with the cocktails, man. Because those things are explosive and scary. I guess if nothing else, water will maybe neutralize the effects, but it's still scary. You can see the nest down there, by the way. But usually a snack or sweet snack. Yeah, no, I feel you, man. It's like when it's unavailable, that's when I start to get the hankering too. It's like when I have it readily available, then I don't care as much. But it's like, oh man, now I can't have it, and now I want it. It was a great show, 100% agreed. I've heard a lot of people say you're either an Office fan or a Parks and Rec fan, and I like to think these two things can coexist. But I would say I'm very much more of a Parks and Rec guy personally. What's your go-to, like, what would, if you could wave a magic wand, JD, and summon any snack, sweet thing to your person right now, what would be your go-to choice? And there's no wrong answers, of course. It's better than The Office. See, personally, I like it more than The Office, but I don't want to say it's categorically better, because, you know, opinions and such. But, I do love it. Also, Jay, good to see you, friend. First season of The Office, yeah. I mean, I've heard the first season of The Office isn't like necessarily a great indicator of the show as a whole. Kind of like the first season of Parks and Rec. I like the first season of Parks and Rec, but I mean, it really gets good. It gets good in season 2, and then it gets amazing and never stops being amazing season 3 and on. So I would say, like, based on what I've heard and what I've observed, I haven't watched a ton of The Office, but like I've seen a handful of episodes, and yeah, it seems like the middle of the show is when it really like kind of finds its stride. Yeah, the first season. I don't know if you have to watch it. Usually what I tell people is that you don't have to even watch the first season of Parks and Rec. It's not bad, but you can tell the writers were kind of like still trying to find their sea legs with Parks and Rec, at least the first season. So I usually tell people just skip the first season. There's a few plot points that are kind of important and a few like things that come back from the first season, but for the most part, you don't really miss much, honestly. Walking Dead is kind of rough at first. Yeah, I mean, I've heard Walking Dead, what's the word? It's like it kind of dips and dives. Like there's peaks and valleys of quality with Walking Dead series. Like some seasons are amazing, others are awful, and it's not like there's an obvious trend like, oh, it starts off bad and it gets good. It's like season 1 and 2 are great, then 3 is bad, then 4 is good, then 5 is bad. That kind of situation. I don't know the actual numbers, obviously, because I've never seen the show. It was still better than The Office. Yeah, I mean, again, I like it more, but it's a matter of personal preferences, obviously. Gonna get rid of Formation behind your back, because I don't really love that one. Scatter Spell could be good, but when it's only a double scatter, it's not as exciting. Get rid of Water Trail. I don't really think that's useful. Feather Shot. I guess Feather Shot maybe could be useful. I've yet to find a good use. We can do something like this, maybe. As we're casting 3 at a time. It's kind of cool. Maybe I should do this instead, so it's less slow stuff. That's kind of cool. We can do that. Which one's faster? Technically this one? Kind of like the burst fire a little bit more. What we could do is this. That's a little bit better. Okay, so what else can we get? Double spell is kind of neat, I guess. I don't know. Not really seeing a lot of things here that I love. I'm tempted to go ahead and get this. Not because I want it now, but because later on it could be cool. And we could do something like this, maybe. Go test it out real quick. Ooh. Yeah, but it tanks the mana pretty hard. I'm not surprised. And this already has a not great mana chart, so yeah, I probably shouldn't put it there. Or there for that matter. Yeah, it's like it really causes mana shenanigans. We'll probably just hang on to this for now and not apply to anything just yet, but eventually. BoJack Horseman. I like what I've seen of BoJack. I need to go back and watch more of it. I watched a bunch of it with Gracie, and she watched most of it and really liked it. But I wanna go back and watch more of it just because I only caught I think I watched about half of the first season. I liked it. There's a lot more where that came from. Oh, Letterkenny. I've heard Letterkenny's amazing. I have some friends that love it, and I haven't watched it yet, but I want to. I want to watch it because I think I would like it a bunch. Also, explosion immunity. Yeah, for sure. Still very much vulnerable to fire, but explosion immunity sounds nice. Tore your heart and crapped all over it. BoJack, yeah, BoJack will break your heart and you'll love every second of it. It's wild. It's not everyone's cup of tea, and I don't recommend it for everybody. Nice random pit, by the way. But I like it a lot, and I like it because of the existentialism and the sad feels on top of the haha funny man. Oof. Look how I'm missing so many shots. Oh, and I just sludged myself. Sludge myself before I trudge myself. It's kind of a spread that makes it a little bit hard to aim sometimes. None of these guys are dropping money, by the way, because they're coming from a nest. Canadian King of the Hill. That's a pretty good descriptor for it, based on what I've seen. I've seen clips, but I haven't like watched the show proper yet. But it's only a matter of time before I do. And I do have Hulu. Yeah, I do have it, so I have no excuse. It's better than King of the Hill? I mean, I'll be honest, I'm actually not a huge King of the Hill fan. The best thing to come from King of the Hill are the YouTube poops that are on YouTube that are just, you know, they just kind of shit all over the show. I think there are some redeeming moments in King of the Hill and some characters that are very fun, but I don't know. Whenever I sit down to watch King of the Hill, I'm always like, I feel like I'm waiting for the funny. Like there's moments that are great, but they're far and few between. For me, at least, just for me, very selfishly. See if I can dig through here. There we go. There was a whale who bled lava everywhere, and I can't get his money. I'm trying to steal whale's money. There we go. If that guy hits me, oh, I'll fall in the lava, which is less than good. Yeah, I keep like getting poisoned for long swaths of time. Poisoned or sludged in this case. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I've heard Brooklyn Nine-Nine is very good too. I haven't watched any of it. At least with Letterkenny, I've seen clips, but I've seen 0% of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. But I've heard a lot of solid things. I've seen many memes that have been made inspired by the show, but that's the extent of my experience. Hey, Bobo, good to see you, friend. Hope you're doing well. TPB? What's TPB? I should probably know what that stands for, but I'll confess I do not know off the top of my head. The firefighter show, Rescue Me? I've heard it's pretty good. I don't know, like I think the show has ended, right? Like I feel like it's the run ended a little while back. That's obviously not very much of a comedy. I understand it's more of a drama. But I remember hearing it was pretty good. Not a huge Dennis Leary fan personally, but his acting chops are pretty okay, I think. Never seen King of the Hill? I don't know, maybe it's like this is coming from a person who grew up in the Midwest, so some of the like Midwest isms are like less funny to me because I've lived them, and I went to high school at a very rural place where I didn't really fit in, so the kind of like lighthearted jabs at rural stuff don't really, it's just not as funny to me. I'm not offended by it, it just doesn't really ring to me, you know? It doesn't like tickle my funny bone the way it does others. But I will recognize that, yeah, there are some characters in King of the Hill that are incredible. Like anytime Boomhauer opens his mouth is wonderful. There are moments where like Bobby is very fun, and also moments where he's like really annoying. Honestly, same with Hank, the titular king of the hill. There are moments where he's insufferable, and other moments where he's hilarious. Because there are a lot of like stand-up moments where the show is hilarious and like has brilliance. Like I've referenced before, there's that one point where Bobby and Joseph are trying to guess the password to their cable box so that they can like watch the forbidden channels, and Hank walks into them while they're trying to guess the password, and Hank's like, "What are you kids doing here? Doing in here?" And Bobby, without missing a beat, goes, "Propane," and Hank just like stands there for a beat, says nothing, and just walks away. I think it's just fucking genius, honestly. It's like there are moments where it really stands out well. Family Guy and American Dad, more so. I mean, people shit on Family Guy for understandable reasons. It's you know kind of formulaic. True. It's kind of derivative, so to speak. I think it has some pretty quality gags, at least in the episodes that I watched back in the day. I haven't watched King of the Hill, or well, either, but I haven't watched Family Guy in a long time. Back in the day, I liked it. American Dad, I will defend, because I loved that show back in the day, and I, at least based on what I'd seen, I think the show did a good job of standing apart from Family Guy and like using different styles of humor. There's a Seth MacFarlaneism to all of it, obviously, but I liked American Dad a lot more, so I find that show had a lot of redeeming properties. Seth Green is good. I've heard that Orville is very good. Yeah, I've heard good things. Watched it a little bit more recently, yeah. I mean, Seth Green is good too, but I'm guessing it means Seth MacFarlane, who's behind the Orville. Yeah. Oh, Trailer Park Boys, right. I've never seen Trailer Park Boys either, and I've heard from friends who like know my style of humor a lot that I would like it a lot, so I need to like give that show a shot, because I wasn't sure I would like it based on what I've seen initially, but I've had enough people recommend it to me where it's like, yeah, I probably should just give it the old college try. That's my yeah, there are some solid memes, Will, for sure. Yo, Maj, what's up, bud? Rick and Morty. That's the thing, I like Rick and Morty a lot, and I will recognize that, yes, there are people that watch the show that, like, kind of ruin it for some, but I think Rick and Morty is still a good show, personally. I really, really like it. Despite the meme about the fan base, you know, you have to have a high IQ to understand Rick and Morty. It's a good show, despite the fan base sometimes being a little bit insufferable. Had a more followable narrative. Yeah, I agree, Userman. Yeah, the characters, for me, outshine the overall show itself. I feel like the show is lesser than the sum of its parts. I feel like if you were to take individual pieces of that show and focus in on them, they would shine really well, but when you put the show together, for me at least, it kind of falls apart. Bob's Burgers is incredible. Love that show. 100% agreed, Whale. Love that show. Well, that's the thing. It is dumb, but I love it. I love it. My love for the show is not diminished. In fact, it might even be increased by how dumb it is, and I will never feel bad for that. Did a few of these, by the way. Fly downwards is not an effect I'm a huge fan of, honestly. We could do something weird, maybe. I kind of want to, like, do one of these, maybe. Actually, this probably wouldn't work the way I want it to. Yeah, that doesn't really add anything, because this is already firing three effects at once. But I will switch that out. There we go. Or what I could do is get rid of these and just do one of these maneuvers. Is this a shuffle? Oh, it's a shuffle wand. Don't I feel like an idiot? Okay. I was like, why is it only sometimes working? Shit. Okay, so that wouldn't work then. How about this? That's pretty cool, but the recharge is pretty rough. It's literally every fan base. I mean, there are people that ruin it for the, you know, for the rest of us, obviously. There are people that take it too far and can be insufferable. It's just that the Rick and Morty fan base in particular has this reputation, for better or for worse, of like having people that like, they like the show because it makes them feel smart and because they identify with Rick Sanchez, who is not a good person in that show. Like, you know, if you identify with Rick Sanchez, it's like identifying with Don Draper. It's like Don Draper in Mad Men, he's a fascinating character, but he's a piece of shit. So it's like he's an actual bad person. So it's like the point isn't to like sympathize, be like, oh, that's me. That's literally me. So like there's people that get the wrong idea when they watch Rick and Morty. So and it seems like there's more of that's amplified based on the internet, that kind of thing. So I think that's where the less than savory reputation comes from, but the show is quite good. So it's like you almost have to ignore the loud, weird part of the fan base and just focus on the good shit. Smug Redditor aura? Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, smug Redditor aura in a TV show, well, in a fan base for a TV show. That's kind of how it feels. I don't know. I don't know really what else I want to do with this. We could probably just stick with what we already had, which is to say this. That's probably a more reliable deal. I want to do the burst fire dart effect, but we don't have any non-shuffle wands, and I don't really have a good way to do that, so probably just leave that as it is. I also kind of want Bouncy Boy, because Bouncy Boy is a good effect that I don't really have anything to apply to right now, but eventually we can do some cool shit with it. I guess like nothing else I could do something like this maybe. Whoops. Put it here. So we sometimes get lots of fire friends. In fact, if I wanted to be weird, I could do this. Well, that doesn't make sense. This. Like I'm just charring this guy's entire this guy's entire wall. Altered Carbon, I have not, but I've heard Altered Carbon is quite good. I want to give it a shot at some point because I think I would like it a lot based on what I've heard about it. Because I've heard solid things as like a good like sci-fi kind of show. F is for Family. I've seen that one. I've seen it advertised. I just haven't watched it. Also, we just got rated by a very, very cool dude, Mr. Woo. What's up, buddy? Do a shout out for our boy. How you doing, man? How did your stream go? Doing some of The Room. Okay, I'm presuming that you weren't playing the movie The Room. I'm guessing there's a game that's called The Room. I'll confess I've never heard of it. When I hear the term The Room, I think of the Tommy Wiseau masterpiece. And of course, by masterpiece, I mean hot meme fest. But thank you for being here, friend. Hope you're doing well. We're doing some Noita. This game is great. This game is a lot of fun, and it lets you vote on effects that can happen in-game. Right now, you can see in the bottom right that they are disabled, but if you watch this part of the screen in the bottom right-hand corner, people will be able to vote via the chat on various effects that can happen and cause very silly shenanigans. Some that can help me, some that can hinder me, and others that cause unpredictable bullshit. So it's a lot of fun. This game's great, and it's a lot of fun to stream specifically. Seen the first season, yeah, because there was a season that came out recently that I know people have been talking about. That and The Expanse have been the two big ones I've seen people talking about recently, as far as like sci-fi-ish shows. Thank you, Woo, for that very generous raid. We got Kubos as well. We got all kinds of cool cats. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Thank you for joining in. Shows you the shot. Yeah, the area when you're in the Holy Mountain, they show you what you're playing with right now. So that way, if you can, like, as you're experimenting, if you're ever wondering, like, man, why are only certain things firing and others aren't? Because it's like, yeah, why is this so weird? Then you look and you go, oh, it's a shuffle wand. That's why it's being so weird. So yeah, you can like kind of see what's exactly happening as you're playing. So that's really helpful. It's good for experimenting. It's a puzzle game. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Very good. Thank you very much, Woo. Woo is a streamer friend who has been streaming a lot lately, and he's been killing it. And I'm very proud of him, and I'm very grateful for him for rating me 1,000,000 times over. Woo, you've rated me so many times, and it's always so great. I'm always so grateful. I hope you're doing well, my friend. How are you liking this game, by the way? And would you recommend it? And of course, it's also noting that if there's anybody in the chat who's thinking to themselves like, ooh, I want to check out this game, make sure you follow Woo. He is a good guy and a gentleman and a scholar and a nice streamer and a good human being. You will not regret your choice. Spells bounce around and last longer, or do I want a laser aim shot? I like the laser aim shot. That sounds cool, but bouncy spells sounds stupid, and I want it forever. I want bouncy spells so I can do stupid shit like this. That sounds like a very good bad idea. So let's do that. They show it shot types. Yeah, it's really helpful. It's really, really helpful. It does have continuity. That's good, because yeah, some comedy shows are great on their own, but like there's not a lot of continuity or canon to them. So yeah, if it's telling a story and it's consistent, that's actually kind of nice. Yeah, not just random sitcom shenanigans, but there's a narrative and a story and story arcs being played out. Also, as an added benefit, or as an added bonus rather, we have mini bosses, or not mini bosses. We have those too, but we have champions that can happen in this game. Any kind of enemy that has, like, it's a normal enemy that has like random effects. Like in this case, here's an enemy that has fire immunity, and also they have fire projectiles. There's a chance in this game, based on the mods we're using, where anytime there's a champion enemy, they will be named after a chat member, which is kind of fun. And when I say chat member, I don't mean like viewer. It doesn't take from the viewer list. It takes from the chat, which is kind of fun. So if you're typing in the chat more frequently, then your name will show up on enemies, which is kind of fun. And if you get to kill me, then you get the added benefit, the added glory of taking down Hobbit Man, which is, you know, worth the price of admission alone, I'm sure. Like, yeah, I finally got to murder that dude to death. I'm just breaking the ice so I can drop it down below. So it can kill people like that one did. Yeah, that was awesome. Kill the shit out of that guy. That was awesome. There we go. I want the monies. Yeah, I was gonna say, sometimes you get lucky and there'll be bad guys underneath the ice sculptures when you're breaking them. And that time I got very lucky, because that was awesome. It's really good, very in-depth. Ooh, and I do like eldritchy things, Mr. Wu, so you might be tickling my pickle with this game suggestion. Okay, I'm gonna break this real quick, and I will have this at the ready. Hiya! Oof. Those things hurt, but that's okay. We won. And when they die, they spill oil everywhere. Wait, he's not spilling oil. Oil is leaking from the ceiling for some reason. I don't know why that is, and I'm scared. I'm too scared to find out. So now I'm covered in oil, which means I'm slippery and greasy, and I'm also very fire vulnerable. That's gonna explode. So I'll explode it myself. So that way it's out of the way. Because yeah, those things are scary. It's frozen CO2. Just waiting for disasters to happen. I'm gonna break the ice there. Ooh, these things. Oh, he's like covered. He's like got cover, dude. What's that about? Alright, it bounces off the wall. Right, why did I think this is a good idea? The hell was wrong with me? There we go, I can start to tickle him with my bullets. Except he can tickle me with his. We're tickling each other. There's a bullet named after Kubos somehow. Oh gosh, get out of here. Too fast. Ooh, scary. Very scary stuff. Okay. Oof. Yeah, if it gets the Woo recommendation, I know it's gonna be good. Woo has a good taste for these types of things. Has a good feel for these kinds of things. Thank you again, Mr. Woo, and thank you for stopping in, man. Thank you for your very generous raid. Have a good night, my friend. I know it is getting late. It's past midnight here in the Central Standard Time. So if anybody is watching and you're like, man, this is fun, but I gotta get going, I hope Haba doesn't get mad at me. It's totally fine. I will never, ever take it personally if people have to hop off. It's totally understandable. But I'm grateful for you for stopping in, and grateful to Woo for raiding us, because that was very generous. Like I said, make sure to follow Woo. He's a very good guy. He's a friend of the channel. And his generosity knows no bounds. He's seriously a really nice fella and a good streamer. Definitely worth a follow. Also, this is a dead end, so I'm not sure what I was expecting. Also, I'm gonna kick this guy just because he was giving me so much trouble. That being said, let's keep going this way. Whenever you see these like little frozen air particles, and you're wondering why I'm going like really slow around them or trying to be careful, it's because I'm on fire. That's why. It's because I'm on fire. I douse myself in oil. Oddly enough, dousing yourself in oil in this game would put fire out for some reason. I guess it's like technically liquid, so I guess that works. I guess it's the vapors that are flammable, not the liquid itself. Sea of lava. Okay, well if I stand right here, I'm gonna jump down a little bit. Stand right here. That'll summon it down there. So now, that's a thing. So, hopefully that'll kill some bad guys. But anyway, yeah, the thing about the frozen vapor, the reason I'm trying to be careful around those is because if your character breathes the frozen vapors in, it hurts your person. It, like, makes you lose health. So I try to avoid walking through it if I can help it. Just bombs. I mean, nah, I'm good. We already have a bomb wall on. This is unnecessary. Okay, this is wiggling around. I want to kick it down below, though. There we go. Because like we saw earlier, you can get lucky and they can land on a bad guy, and that's always very satisfying. Exactly, you can put matches on gasoline. Yeah, the liquid is fine. It's the vapors where it gets dangerous. Yeah, exactly. It's some weird noises, by the way. And of course, I can't break steel with any of this, can I? Actually, I'm kind of breaking steel. I'm like denting it. No, I'm not. Yeah, I can't get to this guy. Which is a shame because he has a wand that I'm curious about. Oh, he's casting bullshit at me. Let's see if I can break this ice. So I can like scorch it. So it's nice and crispy, but I can't actually break it. Not yet, at least. There's gotta be an opening somewhere, right? Ooh, we got these lads. These jetpack lads. Usually there's not just one. Oh, there's Victoria again. Rarely do they travel alone. Usually they got a few homies. There's more homies. Yep, that's what I was expecting to see. They got little firebombs like I do. And I thought I was special. Also, that's a lot of blood. That's good, though, because the blood will help me not be on fire. That's why I cover myself in blood in real life. It's to prevent myself from catching fire. Can I dig upwards now? Kinda. This might work. Oh, hold on. I'm getting snowed in. Something caught fire just now. I'm coming for you. It's named after Bobo, by the way. Oh, he's coming for me. He's wise to my devious plots. If I had some kind of electric attack, I'd be able to get him real good right now. The puddle that he was standing in. All liquids you touch turn to alcohol. That's helpful for like things like lava, obviously. This wand is pretty darn good. That chart speed is awful, but everything else about this is incredible. So I will grab this fella. That was a pretty worthwhile investment of my time, I do believe. Excuse me. Turn some blood into alcohol. Turning blood into alcohol. It's like the violent version of Jesus. Turning water into wine. Nah, man, I turned blood into whiskey. We'll get a little bit laggies. Oh, more friends. Ouch. These jetpack guys are so frequently heartier than I'm expecting. Sometimes they're squishy, but a lot of times they're pretty beefy. Ooh, we got big boy. Those big boys are scary. Yeesh. Actually playing off the OBS screen because I can't actually see down that way very well because I've got this piece of paper blocking that part of the screen. So yeah, I've got a little piece of paper that's up right now that blocks me from being able to see the votable options, which 99% of the time is fine, but sometimes there's like things down here that I want to aim at. I have to play off the OBS screen to see what that is. Ooh, good little crit there. Good shit and good crit. I'm gonna escape before I kill that guy because that frozen vapor is always scary. Oh, it's okay, Maj. There'll be another vote in 22 seconds, actually. There's always more opportunities. Also, I think it's sweet that you're like enjoying the stream. I appreciate that. And thank you all for being here. Again, thank you very much to everyone who joined in from Woo's very generous raid. And thank you for sharing part of your evening with me, because your time is very valuable. So the fact that you're choosing to, of all the people that are live right now, the fact that you're choosing to hang out with us for a bit is very kind. Also, I don't know where this leads. This is going to be something unique, I think. And keep kicking this bloody thing. Hiya! It's a solid kick. Oh, that bounce! Hiya! Hiya! Double kick! Yeah! Get back! Yeah, there we go. Having more fun than I should be. Looks like a place where you would see a boss thing happen. And maybe that's where I'm going. Maybe I'm going to stumble upon a boss. This is a very open area, which should be rife for boss battlefield shenanigans. Do I have any teleport? Also, I haven't even tried to mess around with this wand yet. I'm almost scared to, honestly. There's a lot of weird shit. Yeah, let's just like toy around with it a little bit. Oof. Yeah, it's all over the place. Oh, and bomb cursing. Oh god. All right, time to move. If there was ever a good incentive to be moving, bomb curse is a good incentive. I don't mean to be dropping these bombs. I'm cursed, afflicted with this bomb explosion. I'm just laying them like a bunch of bomb eggs. What's gonna be up here? You might ask yourself. How did I get here? I don't know. I don't know what's gonna be up here. I feel like this is a little bit familiar. I feel like I might have done this once before. And I think it might lead to a tablet, but I honestly can't remember. Ooh, that's an angle. Okay, all right. Hold on. I try to be smart about this. The bridge. Oh, shit. Okay, well, there's a bridge up there. I think I know what that bridge is. Maybe there's like a better way over on this way. Try this angle. Yeah, I think you're right, Bubble, and I think I remember this boss. We get the wispy music, by the way. I think I've died to this boss once before. I might be about to die to him again, actually. The bridge fell off somehow. A little bit worrisome. So here's the, I guess, how you're supposed to get to the bridge. Oh, this is the lava pool. Yeah, so this is the lava pool you can get to from the mines. This is from the very beginning of the game. Yes, this is the first boss. Here, let me try that again. Well, I shouldn't say the first, but what the game expects you to fight as the first boss. I've cut it off. I fought this guy once before and died like a chump. Let's see if I will not die like a chump this time. Pick up orb. Alright, so I guess I'd have to fight him with this thing. Here we go, baby! An orb of true knowledge. Additional health. And extra health. Where's big boy? I know you're here, big boy. There's a big lad. Show me a big man. I don't know what he looks like. He's like a robot lad, I think. Big man. Oh. Oh boy. Is he really just gonna let me leave? Oh, there he is. There's big man. Ouch. Oh, right. This. He teleports. Or makes me teleport, rather. Something tells me this isn't gonna go well for me, is it? I'm already at, like... I've already lost half my health. Ow! Damn. He had some kind of cool wand that killed me instantly. Right, so... I don't actually know how you're supposed to fight that guy. Because I think the implication is that he's a relatively easy to reach boss. So the implication there is that you should be able to... more or less be able to fight him early on. Like, find wands and whatnot, be able to fight him relatively early in the game. But like, man, I can't deal with that lad. Too spicy. He's like a plain white bagel. Too spicy. Or mayonnaise. Too spicy for me. Soak yourself in something to avoid the teleports? Probably. The teleports are more annoying. I mean, they're disorienting, obviously, but they're not, like, lethal. The giant explosions that he shoved up my butthole were more lethal. Those I'm worried about. Also, I don't like this. I don't like the time compression on this guy. I have to get really, like, uncomfortably close to zap them. Give them the zappies. Well, you're right. Yeah, having some kind of, like, soaking solution is a good way to prevent the teleportation. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, this is gonna not go so well. Already 1/3 dead. Or 1/4. Maybe 1/4 dead. Gotta find a new wand. Or I could launch firebolts, which are also an option. There's Maj down here. Ouch. Shit. This is really hard to aim. There we go. Oh, man. Yeah, melee's tough. Oh, barrel rain. I don't think that'll explode on its own, actually. Maybe it will. I don't want to stick around to find out. I'm just gonna do the firebolt for a bit until we find a new wand. Like I just set himself on fire. Oh, and then I just did the same. Didn't intentionally do it. Oh, he's immune to fire, I think. Yeah. He's not immune to explosions. God, I can't reach. There we go. Yeah, usually... Oh, immune to fire means not immune to explosions, usually. I'm sorry, Maj. I didn't mean to kill you. I mean, I did, but... it wasn't for anything personal. It's okay, you'll be reborn. We'll usually see, you know, a number of names frequently. So you'll make a reappearance sooner than later. No wands yet, though. There's somebody down here. Oh, wait, no, I thought that was a name. That guy's gonna die by toxic sludge death. Block, 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 block. Although he's probably gonna sludge out, though, won't he? I'm just gonna let that take care of itself, and I'll check back in a minute. Everything catches fire. Very good. As it should be. It's an acid lad. Or a toxic sludge lad. Also, something died down here and it was fresh enough where they're money was still there. Victoria, I'm not sure not sure what happened to that monster friend. Fell in the fire and never really recovered. Actually, you know what? I'll try to get that monies. And not catch on fire in the process, please. I'm out of... Am I out of ammo? No, I'm not out of ammo. It was making the noise like it was out of ammo. It was out of mana, that's what it was. Got 6 shots left. Still no more wands, which is a troublesome prospect. I like zap this to light it on fire. I cannot. He's got a wand. Want to be able to reach. Oh, here we go. Do this. Burn that mother to the... Oh, and I can knock the Indiana Jones boulder down to him. Ooh, thank you for the regeneration, friends. That's very helpful. Get that. The thing of beauty. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for voting on that. Check this shit. Or he was just gonna kill himself before I got the glory of the kill. Of course that was going to happen, right? He was like, you'll never catch me alive, capos. Oh, and I'm on fire. This blood will dissipate. I was gonna say this blood will work, but I have to do so quickly. So what's this one? This one is droppers and arrows. I'll take it. It's better than what I've got right now, honestly. I'm not a huge fan of the dropper bolt, honestly. I mean, it's fast, but it just drops. There's not a lot of arcing you can do with it, so it's not a very versatile weapon. Good at what it does, though. I mean, yeah, it just drops. That's what it does. It's truth in advertising. And of course, if we follow this path right here, it will lead us to the lava pool that we saw earlier. So that's how you're, I think, more or less intended to get to that first boss room. I'm just kind of curious, what if I burn that shit down? Burn this mother to the ground. Isn't this this is a shuffle wand? Because it's very erratic with its firing styles. Erotic? No, erratic. And erotic. That man is dead. That man is as dead as one can be. And an egg of some variety, a toasty egg. I'll throw it at the next bad guy I find. Right, you're it. Hiya! He got his ass. Oh, but he hit the water though, which is not good for him. Oh. You're killing the shit out of him. Oh, he killed himself! He exploded his own butthole. Right, 364 gold, that's not bad. I guess I should go ahead and exit. By the way, it is also 1 a.m., so I think it's safe to say that this run will probably be the last one of the night, however this ends. If it ends in disaster, or glory, or anything in between. I'll get mana recharge. Massive recharge. That one's okay. Return I don't love. Sea of Oil. Nah, delayed spellcast. I don't know, delayed spellcast can be neat. Not a huge fan of it personally. That one's just nice and cheap. Pretty hard to say no to that one. So take off time compression for obvious reasons. Take off dropper bolt for more obvious reasons. 2 casts per though. Ooh my. Something like this maybe. And a recharge on this one's pretty awful. And that's just an arrow wand. It's not bad, it's quick, which is good. It's pretty good. It's fast. Relatively fast, it's just short range. We get fire immunity. Oh, no, we don't. We get gases near you ignite automatically. That sounds awful. Invisible until you take damage, or you're stained with something, or you kick, or you cast a spell. Melee immunity. That sounds very helpful, actually. I'll take melee immunity. And invisibility can be cool. It's just okay. I've never really been impressed by it, but it can be nifty. It's just that you're frequently taking damage, you're frequently getting stained by stuff, you're frequently attacking. Oh, good. More realistic shenanigans. These shenanigans with everything is whiskey. It's recoil. Apparently being a crossbow launching lad has crazy recoil. I want to break the thing. Hiya! There we go. I just exploded everything down there. There was nothing down there, but it looked cool. Ooh. Yeah, I want to get that gold, but it's not worth it. I just want to do that, just to see what it looked like. Can I kick this down the hole? Alright, well, I feel accomplished now. Hiya! Oh, we got that one! That was kind of cool. I like that it almost happened in slow motion, kind of, sort of. Like, pretend slow motion. Lots of burnination. There we go. Tricky thing about these guys when they die is that they bleed lava, so it makes it kind of hard to get their monies. So that guy just jumped in fire and fell down a pit, so I think he's fucking... That's a GG right there. Oh, that guy was invisible. Ah! What are jetpack guys doing here? Ouch, I'm on fire. I don't know. I have nothing. I have no liquids to dissipate flames. I have ambrosia. I have... Oh, I'm gonna fall in the lava. Nothing to dissipate flames. There we go. Let's run away. Every once in a blue moon, you'll see one of these guys up here, which is weird because they're not really supposed to be up here. Not until much later on in the game. It's weird to see just one rogue jetpack man doing their shenanigans. Oh, those rats are already dead. Well, now they're more dead. Oh, I was thinking maybe I could shoot it midair. That'd be very dashing. Ooh. Alright, I'm immune to melee, so I can just ignore their bullshit. Oh, I shot the gold. I'm back. Ooh, a treasure chest, you say? Hiya! Whoa. Rats everywhere. You don't say. I want to come back for that at some point, but I want to deal with the rat infestation first. Are these the birthday rats? Is it my birthday today? Cookies and ice cream are on the way. This rat is covered in sludge, as all rats should be, honestly. Okay, so the rest of them would have despawned by now. Let's see what I can do about this. It'll get there eventually, just takes a minute. Oop. Weird noises. Does that mean scary monsters? Weird for the music to just shift suddenly like that. Oh, wrong thing selected. There we go. Still one more space needs to be cleared. Almost. It's frequently how it goes. Sometimes, like, you're just down that last little pixel. More rat friends. That one's covered in slime. Oh, come on. There we go. All that for an invisibility potion that I really don't need. However, I see this. I want to blow it up for no reason. go. And now we're back to the top level. Let's just go ahead and dig down then. Not dig down, but just traverse downwards. More rat friends. See, I thought they despawned, the ones that we summoned earlier. Because we saw rats previously that despawned after the effect ended, but I guess these are special. Some weird... Oh, did we find the Mushroom Kingdom? Should I get high on mushrooms? Is that even a question, Alex? Of course you should. Oh my. Oh, double my. Oh no. I found some friends that I don't think I wanted to make. Okay, so that guy hit me once, which then turns you into a teleporting weirdo. I want to go back there because I want to get more monies. Although, here's some monies. Yeah, the Mushroom Kingdom is great, and it's also scary because really, really high-level monsters are there, but also there's a ton of wands. So, high risk, high reward. A little laggy. Well, it's struggling a little bit. Okay, $9. Could go through the portal. We have a decent amount of money, but I don't know. Whoa! Now I have even more money. Wow, that was generous. Now money is not an object right now. Wait. Why is it? Oh, it scattered my money. Oh, that's why. Okay. I was gonna say, like, wow, that was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. So it took my money and scattered it. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. I was like, wow, this is great. And then I was like, oh, wait. Why are my numbers not where they ought to be? Also, I would have to dig my way. Oh, there we go. That's how we get back up. Oh, shit. Oh, double shit. Oh, gosh, this is scary. This place is spooky. Whoops, almost zapped myself with that one. Hey-ya. I should just be launching arrows. What am I doing? Wasting my time with these assholes. I'm stuck. Okay, oof. 3 health, by the way. Probably shouldn't chance. I should probably just leave. Alex says shortly before making questionable decisions. There we go. We killed the nest. Did we get anything for it? Not particularly. Well, it's physicsing out, which is pretty cool. And part of me really wants to find that Mushroom Kingdom, but 3 health, though, probably not worth. So what do we have now? We have not a ton to play with right now. However, critical plus is always good. Rockets are fun. Damage over time, over lifetime is very good. Personal fireball thrower is awful. It's a fun thing to apply to other things, but not very fun to apply to yourself, unfortunately. I want to get this guy, or do I want to get another one? Speed down can be neat in very specific circumstances. Do that instead. So I could do this. This guy. Excuse me. Woo. One snuck right up on me. We've only found 1 wand ever. It's like we're very limited in what we've found so far, which is kind of unfortunate. So that'll do more damage. Of course, it costs more mana, but I think it'll be worth, hopefully. Feast with the Gods, which can be nice. There's Pinpointer. 4 times instead of 2 times as gold when death is an accident. Ooh. I've never actually seen this one. That's kind of neat, yeah. Like a laser pointer, or a laser sight. It's like kind of a sniper shot. Oh, right, we're in the cold places. Oh, shit, there's a sniper. There's a real sniper. feeling that me trying to hit him with the lightning attack probably won't work, but that did work. Hitting him with arrows. And of course, he bleeds diamonds, which of course are forever. So I can't get that gold, really. I could try to explode it with this. But yeah, it's not gonna work. Oh, for a second, I got scared thinking that that was someone else's laser. Because yeah, the sniper dudes are out here, and they have the sniper lasers as well, which are the telltale sign that you're about to get got. Bam! Oh, he blocked it? Oh, he's immune, I think. Not immune to that one, though. I think lightning messes these guys up pretty well. Oh, yeah. Killed the shit out of them. There's a broken one, which is nice. Acceleration, warm pheromone, ambrosia. So I can grab this. Oh, frozen vapor, right. I was like, man, I keep taking like a little pieces of damage. More gold. Wow, lots of gold. Wow. Yeah. Gotta say, I like the laser pointer, but it keeps giving me anxiety that I'm seeing snipers. And that I'm seeing like their laser sight, because this is it's like the exact same thing they have. Maybe theirs is like a darker red tint, but it's still scary. I'll get that wand. The stats are pretty good, but the effects make me worried, because I don't like the idea of launching fire bolts forward and up and down. So you get shit like this, where it's like firing in lots of directions. So yeah, it's just not worth it. Oh, it's big boy. Ouch. We got big man. One of those are gonna hit me and I'm gonna be sad. Oh, I'm sad. Is he just immune to lightning? He's immune to fire. There we go. Oh, I killed him. No, wait, I didn't kill him. But I did good damage. There we go. Now I killed his ass. There's a lot of boys in the yard. Just be using this one for the weaker lads. Ooh, that was spicy. And we're not done yet. Oh, I shot his head off. Whoop, we're not done yet still. Oh, we got very little money from that because the big guys that dropped the big monies fell too far away. Still very few wands, unfortunately, too. That was pretty cool, though. Very little health left, though. Gun lance. Oh, on in magic in Monster Hunter, Magic Hunter. Got his ass. There's a lot of dead things in here. Not sure I understand. Ooh, dead. There it is. Oh, he just fucking destroyed me, man. He said, kick out, bam, and then like decimated my ass. Man, we killed so many like jetpack troops and big monsters, then we got felled by a guy with a gun. Guy with a shotgun. Shotguns get shit done, man. For better or for worse, they get shit done. All right, friends, we're gonna end it for the night.